This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by HBO's Night of Too Many Stars. Jon Stewart returns to TV to host a live comedy benefit in the HBO upcoming special Night of Too Many Stars, America Unites for Autism Programs. Presented in partnership with Next for Autism, the all-star event will feature stand-up performances, sketches, and short films by some of Hollywood's biggest stars, airing Saturday, November 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, only on HBO.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
Stick your hand into the jelly and tell me it doesn't feel like Grandpa's back fat. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Yep. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thanks to Mondo Mudbutt, oh God, for that catchphrase submission. Thank you so much. I don't think it's going to stick, Mondo, unfortunately, but welcome to the show for another edition. This is Scott Aukerman, your host. And what a week. I am so excited. A little later, a returning friend is going to come back. Someone in law enforcement, I believe, is the best way to describe her. And returning to the show before that, though, right here to my very right, is a person who has been on the show before, as I mentioned, and is on the show Search Party coming up on November 19th on TBS. You can also catch him on Wet Hot American Summer.
Oh,
you acted like that was a compliment. It's merely a fact.
Thank you.
Please welcome John Early. Hello.
Woo, hello.
John, welcome back.
Oh my God, what an honor to be back.
Oh, I bet. I
really
truly
is.
bet.
It really is. And I'm already paralyzed because
You are paralyzed, by the way. You have not moved.
I am fully head to toe paralyzed.
You're in a wheelchair.
Yes. But last time I was here, I was learning about the format of the show.
Right, yes, of course.
And it was Jason Mantzoukas.
Learning on the job,
OTJ. And Jason Mantzoukas was in my position now.
Yes.
I was doing a character.
Paralyzed.
Yes, he was completely paralyzed, which I love.
We have a studio wheelchair here for everyone. The transfers are difficult.
Yes. But he was razzing you so hard.
Yes.
He had a very combative energy. And I woke up this morning being like, am I expected to have that?
No, not at all. In fact, Jason Mantzoukas, it's a little much as far as I'm concerned.
I was exhausted.
I mean, and I apply that to his whole career. It's a little much.
Yes.
No, but just be friendly.
Okay,
great. If that's what you want to do.
That's absolutely what I want to do.
If I happen to insult you, though, give it back as good as you get.
Okay. No, but roasting energy is terrifying to me.
Roast, yeah. I don't like to roast. I barely like to toast. The opposite of roast.
I love to toast.
I like to just baseline, not compliment anyone, not, insult anyone, just, stare at people.
Yes.
John, welcome back. You certainly, none can dispute that Search Party comes back this month. Is that true?
Thank you so much.
Again, not a compliment.
Well, thank you, though. Yeah, it does come back November 19th.
Season 2.
Again, thank you. Yes, we were so thrilled there's a second season. I have to go, but this has been amazing.
Okay, you realize that you're here for another hour.
No. Thank you. No, November 19th, it does come back.
Search Party. Now, if you haven't seen Search Party on TBS, and is that how it likes to be branded, Search Party on TBS?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, this is a wonderful show. I binge watched 30 minutes of it. And it was
so one app.
Yeah.
Cool.
No. I saw the entire season. It's a great show. It's and I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it stars human beings.
It does have characters.
Okay. Yeah. Characters welcome.
With goals.
And gold.
Yeah.
Everyone does not use paper money.
No.
They barter gold.
No. It does have, that is the tough thing about a show that is this serialized. It's very hard to...
It's like Serial. That's safe to say. The podcast.
The podcast, not the...
It's a lot like... In fact, it sort of rips off Serial. Is that safe to say?
I would say that's rude to say to your guest who's on the show.
Weird.
No. And there I am in the Jason Mantzoukas.
There it is again. See, it's very hard. But that makes good radio.
I know.
Someone takes a strong position. The other person takes the oppositely strong position.
No, it is like Serial. It is. It was definitely like birthed of the Serial moment, like the kind of
And Birth of a Nation. It's a lot like that.
Oh God.
The behind the scenes part of it.
Yes. Oh boy.
No, it's a wonderful show about, and I don't think this is giving too much away. If you haven't seen the first season, go get out there and watch the entire first season before you watch it. But you don't need to, but it would help.
Well, you actually
probably should. Yeah, at this point. What's your excuse?
It would be very stupid not to. I mean, for the second
Don't be
season.
stupid.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid, assholes.
Yeah.
But it's about a missing girl and a group of friends trying to find that missing girl.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And what I like about it is lightly serialized, I would say.
Yes.
But it's really just a comedy about this group of friends.
Right.
And there are storylines that don't have to do with a missing girl. It's not like it's a heavily plotted thing where you're going to have to pay attention very intensely of like, there's a clue, there's a clue.
Totally.
It's just purely a very funny comedy about this group of very insecure, shallow people.
Yes. It hits those mystery buttons like in the way that, like when I'm listening to Serial, I was in no way able to retain the details.
Right.
But I just was like, the tone, like the music, I was like, And like when she was shocked, I was like, oh, even though I didn't really know what was going on.
Yeah, I've never listened to it. I don't listen to any competing podcasts.
Oh.
Much like you, I bet you don't watch any competing television shows.
I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV, Scott.
Really? That's so interesting about you.
Thank you. No, I love TV.
John, you play Elliot on the show.
Yes.
Is this Elliot from E.T. all grown up?
No.
No.
Weirdly, no.
That's strange because anytime I see a show and someone's named Elliot, you just have to assume.
One would assume. It's his name is Elliot Goss, which I love. I love his last name is Goss.
Did you name your character?
No.
That's how I think TV should be run. Is there's just person number one in the script, person number one, person number two, person number three. You get cast, and then you get to name your own character.
Actors get. Then they would all be named like
Super
Arrow.
Chunk.
Yeah.
Super Chunk.
Super
Super Hunk, I mean.
Oh, I was just thinking more like what actors name their kids.
Oh, okay.
Like
You said
Arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah.
See, what about the show Arrow?
I don't know what that is.
You know about Green Arrow on the CW?
Is that
It's a superhero.
comic book?
Yeah,
okay,
it's a comic
and
book.
I'm asleep.
Okay, you don't like comic
I passed
books.
out. No. I mean, it's not. I've never tried to like comic books. It's not like
John, by the way, for the listener, John is miming a comic book almost as if it's a prayer hymnal. You open it up on like
Yes.
almost like you were doing open the church and see all the people.
Oh yeah. This is the church.
This is the steeple. Open it up,
doors,
see all the people.
I
yeah,
love that.
Which is like this is people.
Yeah, I know. It's so
all these like
gross.
squirming like worms inside a church.
Well, that always made sense to me. The terror of this made sense.
We're gonna
church.
burn.
Yeah.
They're all wiggling around like, get this the fuck out of here.
You can't be gay.
God, I wish this was a video podcast. People
know.
would be dying right now.
I'm very physical. I feel like I don't work on
You're
podcasts.
a very physical comedian.
I'm very physical.
Look at and you're almost doing a Liza Minnelli top hat.
Well, I was doing Eliza. I was almost doing.
Is that Eliza? Is that a patented Liza or is it a Fosse? What is that?
I think it's Fosse by way of Liza. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're very intertwined.
Absolutely.
They work together so wonderfully.
Yes.
Liza with an L.
Oh.
Which is
It's
kind
Z.
of. It's with Z. Mm-hmm. Okay. See, now I don't understand that because it starts with an L.
I mean, I guess it's because people might mistake her for Lisa or something.
I think it's like it's not Eliza.
Right.
You may be mishearing. It's not Eliza with an E. It's Liza with an L. But then she says it's Liza with a Z.
I know.
I don't get it. Have you ever thought? And I would love to play manager for you. I would love.
Please.
Do you have a manager?
I do have representation, but I'm happy to.
I would love to
expand the
split
team.
it with your current manager.
Let's do it.
Just get
Take my money.
5%.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes.
What about you doing a late night show, but you call it the early show?
That has been pitched to me before.
That has been pitched to you?
Yeah, by a 9-year-old.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Fuck you!
I'm kidding.
I thought you were going to Manzukis me.
I'm sorry. It's just the chair. It's something about
something
being
about
in
this
his
studio.
seat. No, that has actually.
It would just confuse everybody. It would be wonderful.
I know the early show. I know that would be so good.
But it's on at like 11:30.
But I'm just.
And people are like 11:30 a.m. Okay, great. I'll TiVo it, and then they miss it.
Do you aspire to that? Like, if you had the opportunity to host a late night show, would you want it?
I've been asked that on this show, and I don't think I would.
Yeah, I just feel like it seems like it seems like a prison.
I did my version of it, and it was fun because we got to not take it too seriously. And
the
didn't,
IFC show.
Yeah, and I didn't have to actually literally interview like Wendy Williams.
Right, exactly.
You know,
no,
that,
it was
that
fun.
just
it
seems
was
like
stylized.
torture.
Yeah, you weren't like. That's the thing about a late night show. It's like you have to. It's you. And I used quotes. I used finger quotes when I said you.
So physical.
Yes. And everyone else in the room is dying laughing right now.
Would you? And you wouldn't like that though. I mean, having like a real conversation with someone.
Well,
like
I would love to have real. I would enjoy that actually. But every single night, then after that job, you can't escape. Like you can never act again. Like,
right.
Have any of those late night hosts ever done like a movie
Letterman
where they
tried
played a
on
character?
Cabin Boy.
Oh yeah,
and I thought he was really funny, but he always talks about how bad he is in it. But he used to be on Mork and Mindy and all sorts of stuff, but he never was able to act again. Carson never acted. Conan can never act. You can never.
Know.
Yeah, you know.
And
you're one of America's great actors.
Actors, yeah. No, I know.
Thanks for finishing that sentence. It would be a crime. It would be like high crimes and misdemeanors to take you out.
I've had offers.
From what I understand, Search Party was a late night talk show originally.
It was, and I said no.
Instead, they made it about this murder.
Yeah,
and actually, it was a late night talk show where someone got murdered, and they were like, "Well, let's just film this."
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it would be. The amount of people you have to talk to, like 3 a night. I barely like talking to my wife. You know,
who I love. By the way.
Oh, thank you. Well, that's weird. All right.
Well, no, not like that. But I love her.
Tell me about your thing with Kate that's out there right now. Is it John and Kate plus 8? What is it? What exactly is it?
We have kids. We have 8 kids, and my hair is for those of you who can't see it, it's short in the back.
Right.
And then it's kind of long,
wispy
frosty,
and balding, but
yeah.
And you wear
It's
exclusively
crunchy.
Ed Hardy.
Yes.
Even though your body type is not exactly what.
See, I'm imagining myself as Kate Gosselin.
Oh, see, I was
describing her
imagining
character.
you as John.
You did map the genders correctly, but I
hate to be gender specific like that. That's not what this show is about. I'm so sorry.
I was a woman on this show, as you know, my first appearance.
That's right. We don't like to do that on this show.
My first of 2 total appearances. We're not John and Kate plus 8.
No, what is your show that's out there? It's on the what I call the World Wide Web, right?
The World Wide Web. It's called 555. It's on Vimeo, and it's a little mini series.
Is that the Jay-Z thing?
No. Oh, you're thinking Tidal.
Yeah.
It's not on Tidal. Though, again, there were offers.
Wait, what
Jay came. He said, we want your show.
What is Jay-Z's new album called? Isn't it? It's 444.
Wait, that's hilarious. I don't know. Why did we never put that together? We could have used it as a second wave of promotion.
Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, you like 444? Check this out.
Yeah.
What if even one person was like, oh, okay, great. And then like, what the fuck is going on?
They'd be very confused. So there is a good track in the first episode, and I danced to it.
Oh, really?
Anyway, whatever. But yeah, it's on Vimeo. It's $3.99 to watch 5 episodes that we worked very hard on. No one understands the paywall. They don't understand.
So it's like 80 cents an episode or something?
Yeah, I can do that in my head.
I don't know. Get it down to 75.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know people really are like, it freaks them out. The idea of
having to pay for something.
Video.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, art is essentially meaningless now because it's just worthless.
Yeah.
It's in essence, it's just ones and zeros anyway, and people don't want to pay even zero for it.
I know. It's very confusing.
I think, and here's my point. Okay, John, you're a very busy guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As am I. Okay, we have a lot going on.
Yes.
Okay, when I go see a movie, it's weird to me that I have to pay for it. Like, my time is valuable. Pay me to watch this movie. Wouldn't you like that? Then I would watch as many movies as you want.
Yeah. Well, have you done MoviePass?
I have not. That's going away though? Okay.
Really?
I believe it's not going to last very much longer. Although if you've bought
I feel like
one,
it's such a hit. Everyone that I know,
it's so cheap that I believe they're discontinuing it soon.
Wow.
Although I may be talking out of my very asshole. But I don't know. I do believe I read that the other day, but much like everything on the internet, I read the headline and
Of course.
clicked on it and then saw all the
years since I
text
read
and
an
was like,
article.
I don't think I
know.
can continue with this.
The amount of like kind of like political articles that I've retweeted
Without
without having read, yeah.
Well, you don't really. That's what headlines are all about. Otherwise, they wouldn't make them.
Right.
Otherwise, it would be article number 3.
Right.
You know, and then you'd go, okay, maybe this will be good, and then you read what it's
Yes,
about. But instead,
yes.
a headline tells you everything you need to know. Why read an article?
I guess you're right.
Yeah. Do you have any? What is your favorite book of all time?
Oh my God. Well, I don't know. I feel like I don't read enough to have a favorite book. I think my answer, like as like a cheesy Southerner, like coming out of Nashville, was like, I was like, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. But now, here's what I love right now. I read this. Do you know that Rachel Cusk book called Outline?
I have no. I do not know it. No.
It's
Cusk.
Cusk.
What a name.
I know, what a name.
Cusk.
But I just read it, and it was. I read it so fast. It's like water. I have no. It's like 10.
It's just like you pick it up and then it just disintegrates
in your hand, and you
Wow.
somehow absorb the information.
Amazing.
But I loved it. Outlined by Rachel Cusk.
And you're all just goopy afterward.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Can you give me the elevator pitch for it? Okay,
elevator- okay.
let's pretend we're in an elevator. Here we
Okay.
go. Bing.
5, please.
5.
5 now. Hurry.
I beg your pardon. All right. Here you go.
Yeah. So I have. It's.
I'm sorry. I'm just here with.
Let me go because it's a
I'm
very
just here
short
with
ride.
my daughter. I
And
didn't expect
and
to
more
go into
power
it.
to you.
I didn't expect to be in a conversation, but
You go, girl.
Thank you.
all right. Floor 2. Boy, this is the slowest elevator.
Oh wow. So yeah, I was thinking it's me, and I'm kind
What
of.
are you talking about?
Oh God. I want to tell you a story.
Oh, okay.
It's
Floor 3.
Okay. Well, it's me. I'm a writer.
Okay.
And I have to teach a course in Greece for a weekend. Okay. And my marriage has fallen apart. My marriage has recently fallen apart, but I'm
Floor
in Greece.
4.
Okay. I'm in Greece. And it's a series, and it's a series of 10 conversations where my identity is barely.
Okay, floor 5.
but you learn about me through the conversations with others.
And the doors are shut. Sounds good. Sounds really
Oh
good.
God.
I'm going to check this out.
Yeah, check it out.
Cusk.
Cusk.
That should be the title. If you have a name like
Cusk.
Cusk,
Yeah.
just make it the title of all your books.
That's so true.
Cusk by Cusk. John, I could talk to you literally forever. I don't know anything about you. You just mentioned you're from Nashville.
Yeah.
I didn't retain that information if I ever knew it.
There's no need to know that.
I'm sure you had an interesting childhood. I'm sure, what'd you do? Like play and go to school and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some trauma somewhere there.
Really? Let's get into it.
No. I do. There are some like bullet points that do seem much more interesting than they are, such
Okay.
as my parents were Presbyterian ministers. They no
Oh,
longer
okay.
are.
They were. Did they?
Well, they are ordained.
competing churches or
That
the
would
same
have
one.
been so funny.
And they were. And every night they would come home and go, "I saved 5 souls. I saved 6."
Yeah, they were like not competing churches. My mom was like at first Disciples of Christ. My dad was Presbyterian, and she started being Presbyterian, I guess.
Okay.
But anyway, they're never competing churches somehow.
Anything interesting about the church, like snake handling or
No, and that's the reason. That's why it's not truly a great story,
Okay.
and why I typically don't go into detail and let you imagine snake handling.
Was it tense? Or
No
was
tense.
It okay.
You really want it to be that.
Yeah.
And I do too for my own kind of bio, but it was much more kind of gentle, like sweet Presbyterian, like mostly liberal, like and just like you sing a hymn and no one can sing, and like there's just like very uninspired music.
Are you a
like,
singer?
No,
that sounds
Scott,
amazing.
I'm not.
Now you're just funning me because that was beautiful.
I have no training, but I sing.
Impossible. You have no training? Would that drive you crazy if no one could sing? And
What do you mean?
you're listening to all these assholes, these untrained assholes all around you like, well, how great thou art, how great
Yes. Well,
thou.
that was the one thing that I enjoyed about it. That's what kept me going back. Was
The
like
singing.
The singing was actually fun. Like, not that like some hymns are gorgeous.
Yeah. I mean, it's the pop songs of today
Yeah.
are what hymns used to be
be
back
then.
then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
You had to be really good.
You really did. And my mom was so good at harmony.
You had to be like a Dr. Luke, at writing hymns.
By the way, that's the next big thing we're going to unearth. I feel like it goes Hollywood, sexual assault, and then hymn writers.
And then hymn writers,
Yeah.
yes. Because listen to it already. Hymns.
Like Reformation era sexual
Hymns?
assault.
What about hers?
Oh, God.
And that's what I want people listening to really take from this.
Absolutely.
Is like anytime you go to church and they say, pick up your hymnal, raise your hand, say, what about a hernal? Wait, you said hymnal?
Yeah, oops.
Not bad.
Yeah.
So we got that.
Yeah.
You were raised in the church. Are you still?
I'm gay.
What?
Yes. I am, Scott.
Okay. What do we do now?
That's not my problem, Scott.
Shit, I was not prepared for this. Okay, let me look at my follow-up questions. I gotta cross some off. No, I can't do that one. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. So when you're inside a pussy, no, gotta cut that one. Shit. Okay. Well, this is not going the way that I thought it would. Anything else about your bio that you can hit me with?
My bio. I'm trying to think of something. My house burned down when I was 8.
When you were 8?
Yeah.
Did you have anything to do with it?
No.
Some air quotes there. Do you have guilt about it? Like, if only I had done such and such.
Well, I was totally asleep when it was happening.
If only I had been awake.
Yes, I see now. No, it was like 2 a.m. By the way, it was Christmas night.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Night, not eve.
Christmas night.
So you had a bunch of presents, presumably.
And then now I don't.
They all burned up.
They all burned up.
Do you get a second Christmas?
Well, I got like a very kind of sustained second Christmas because like the people of the town were like constantly giving us like for the next year it was like
Do you want this blanket?
There's backpacker, yeah.
Right. So it's almost like Christmas Year for you.
Yeah, I recommend it. To really,
Interesting. That's a good movie, by the way. Christmas Year? Instead of Christmas Day?
I love that.
Where every day is Christmas? Hold on. This is actually not
huge.
a bad pitch.
Wait. Oh my God.
Okay, do we need to cut this out of the episode? Because this is good.
This is huge.
It's a family, and you play the dad, and you're a stern dad, but you you love your kids, but you're
but it's some kind of
you're sort of regretting did I marry too early? I don't know.
Right.
And then you hit upon this great idea of, you know what? Our family is never closer than on Christmas.
Yes.
Let's make every day Christmas where we buy each other presents and we have a tree and we open them up in the morning. And then we go off to school if it's during the school year or whatever. I go off to work afterwards, but every day is Christmas.
Every morning is Christmas. So in
We
order
eat
to achieve
turkey.
that, I'll burn my house down.
Okay, I wasn't going to put the burning the house down in there, but
I thought that was okay.
I mean, we can do.
See, I love it. You burn the house down in the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then through the
That's
generosity
usually
of the
like
town.
Christmas vacation, it gets there.
Right. No, I like to start big.
Okay.
Have you seen Memento?
Was that Memento start big?
Well, it was just backwards.
I know. Well, it was all out of order, but I don't know that it like started with the big set piece at the end.
I guess it started with the end.
This is not a bad idea. No one steal it. This is mine. I'm going to mail it to the Writers Guild today.
It's called Christmas Every Day.
It was called Christmas Year.
Christmas Year.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, and you're in it. You're attached.
Thank you.
You
And
are
yes,
attached.
I'll
All
stop
right?
whatever I'm doing. Who plays my wife? Because I will be
Who
straight
do you
in the
want?
movie.
Is that weird? Would you play? I mean, I haven't seen every single thing you've done.
I've been gay, I think, in pretty much everything.
Have you? But
Unless I only really have done satirically straight stuff when I'm writing it.
So now, and this is a totally serious question. A lot of times lately, people say cast gay people in gay roles.
Yes,
because it used to be maybe a challenge for straight actors or whatever. Like
they were like lauded for their bravery for kissing another man.
So, but does that mean that if you're a gay actor, you can't be in a straight role, or it's just like no, those are still on the table? What are we just basically saying? Like cast more gay actors and stuff?
Yeah, I think probably cast more gay actors. But it's a weird issue because I think it is always so funny to me when gay actors like really want to prove that they can play straight roles.
Right.
I'm just like, why do you desire that? Like, I mean, I guess some people are truly just I have the the benefit of being like a comedian, so I can like write my own stuff and perform.
And a lot of times when you're in a role, you're doing your comedy sort of persona, which plays up your sexuality a little bit more than your actual. Your speaking voice right now is not exactly your comic persona.
I pass as a straight man.
you can pass. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
I can, and whatever. Okay. It is interesting to me that, but I do think like if you're purely an actor, you probably just for the sake of the longevity of your career, you desire like versatility.
Or you just want to like do 3 movies a year, and
and they can't all be. No one's greenlighting 3 gay movies a year. So like,
I'd like to.
Yes, thank you.
That is my
Christmas
pledge to
every
you.
year, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
It could.
I mean, Christmas every year. Christmas year.
I don't care anymore.
I'm sorry. I don't either.
You're not attached.
Fuck you.
Hey, fuck me. Fuck you.
No, but I do think it's like, I just like, I have no burning desire to play a straight person. Like, I'm not like, God, if I could just get inside a straight person.
The mentality.
Yeah, what is that? What must it be like? Like, I just like, why? I have no like artistic curiosity to play a straight person. I do as a comedian. I love playing straight people if there's like some sort of
take on it
if it's funny. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do ever. But to be like a just to be in like an indie where I'm just like kind of lost. Like I'm a straight guy who's like kind of generally lost and has to go back to like my family for the holiday.
This is a good pitch.
This is good.
This is really good.
And my family's kind of zany, but I'm kind of neutral.
Yes, I love this.
But there's a girl in town when I come home. There's a girl who's kind of like quirky and interesting.
The quirky girl in town.
Yes.
That's the title.
Oh
my God.
Girl in
Let's
town.
elevator pitch this.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ding.
5, please.
5? Did you say 5 or did you say 9?
5.
Okay.
Hi. Thank you. Well, I haven't said anything yet, but
honey, why are you thanking him, the nice man? I was the one who pressed the button.
You go, girl.
Bye.
Wait, oh my God.
Oh no.
She jumped out of the elevator.
Listen, okay, here's what we're going to do. I don't know. I'm panicking.
I'm panicking. My daughter is dead. And doors open. There's 5.
Okay. Good. I forgot what I was pitching.
I think this will really work out. The quirky girl
in town.
In town. Yep.
Yeah.
Coming this fall.
Yeah.
Just it'll premiere in Sundance and then be out in the fall for Oscar contention.
It'll be like on iTunes. It'll be on Netflix.
Oh, of course.
Immediately.
Yeah, we're gonna roll out the windows.
Film is dead.
All right, we need to take what I call a break.
Thank God.
And when we come back, I will have the aforementioned law enforcement officer here. This is very exciting. She has been on the show about approximately 6 months ago.
Okay.
And she has some new updates for us. So when we come back, we'll have Chief will be here on the show. So we'll be right back with more John Early after this.
Bye.
Hey, everyone. Want to welcome one of our wonderful sponsors here because Comedy Bang Bang is supported by the hit Showtime comedy series. Is it Smilf? Is it Smilf? I'm crossing my fingers. Shameless. Oh, okay. That's good, too. Showtime's Shameless. That's right. The struggle is outrageously real for Frank, Fiona, and the rest of the Gallagher clan. They are back and more dysfunctional than ever, living that South Side life on their terms with no exceptions. The Huffington Post says, Shameless has changed the game. Wow. And that's all they said. That was all they put up on their website one day. They took all the articles down, and it just said, Shameless has changed the game. Huffington Post, you're a weird website, but we love you. But what we love even more is Shameless, because Shameless has changed the game. And the only place to see new episodes is on Showtime. William H. Macy, an Emmy Rossum star in an all-new season of Shameless, stream new episodes every Sunday only on Showtime. If I could turn back time. Hey, we don't have the rights to that. Stop it. But wouldn't that be wonderful to turn back time, to go backwards in time, almost like an ersatz Benjamin Button? Well, when you have a business, you can't, can you? Because you have to keep pushing it forward. We got to push things forward. We don't have the rights to that either. When you own a business, it's important. You got to keep moving forward. But a lot of times, things come up that take your time and focus away from growing your business, right? So When it comes to all the little stuff, the reviewing contracts, the registering for trademarks, the staying current on fees and permits, all that stuff you don't want to bother with, LegalZoom.com is there to help you out and to help simplify your life. The Spice Girls talked about spicing up your life. LegalZoom will help you simplify it. LegalZoom was created 16 years ago by the brightest minds in law and technology. That's right. They took a look around. They said, who's big in technology? And now who's big in law? And they put these people in the same room, and this is what they came up with. They were like, I don't know, a law website? On brand law and technology people. They have helped more than 2 million business owners easily and affordably navigate the legal system with confidence. And the best part is you will never have to worry about an attorney's billable hours piling up because LegalZoom is not a law firm. Instead, you get the advice you need to answer your business's questions at fixed rates through LegalZoom's nationwide network of independent attorneys. So take some pressure off of yourself, all right? Go to LegalZoom.com now to take care of your business before the year winds down. And for special savings, be sure to enter code BANGBANG in the referral box at checkout. That is code BANGBANG for special savings only at LegalZoom.com. LegalZoom.com! Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with John Early. Search Party, November 19th on TBS. And is the show, I don't want to spoil what happens on the last episode, but does it sort of change its format this year? Or
a little bit. It changes its tone slightly, and not in a contrived it's not like and the second season's about
everything's upside down.
Yeah.
It's just not the Good Place. Is that what you're trying to say?
By the way, I haven't seen the Good Place.
Okay, I'm not going to spoil that for you.
Okay. I can't wait. I'm such a Darcy Card fan. I cannot wait.
But it's not like a Fresh Prince where everything gets flipped upside down.
No, it's not like the Thanksgiving episode of Felicity where everything's in slow motion.
Okay, thank you.
which I know is more of a reference for you.
Thank you. Yes, that's my generation. Yes. Thank you so much.
No, there is an episode of Felicity that Kate and I are obsessed with.
Really?
That's because it is just that era. It's 22 episodes. They all have to be an hour. And they're clearly what do we do? They're we're
out of story.
We're out.
We only have half an episode.
There's a Thanksgiving episode that it's everyone's around a table and it's literally all in slow motion. Ugh. It's just narration and everyone's
sounds terrible.
Anyway, but you can't see me. I'm doing slow motion acting, which I love.
It's really good. God, I wish this was a video podcast.
I know. The last episode of the first season is so major, and if you haven't seen the first season, you just got to push through. And that's so. Mm-hmm. That sounds. I love the first season. Shut up.
You're here promoting Felicity, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
My name
Where
is
can
Scott
we watch
Speedman.
Speedman. Where's he these days?
He's on TBS too, or no, TNT.
Oh, okay.
The Animal Kingdom, or with Ellen Barkin. Anyway, shut up. Barkin.
Bursting. What if Ellen Burstyn, every single role she did, she exploded? Her stomach exploded. Her appendix burst in it. And she's like, hey, looks like I'm Ellen Burstyn. That would be good, right? All right, let's get to our next guest.
I didn't even get to say the tonal differences between the seasons. Your listeners are on the edge of their seats.
They don't care. All right. She is the aforementioned law enforcement officer. I forget the name of the agency in which she works, but please welcome back to the show, Chief. Hello, Chief.
Greetings, Gumshoe.
Hello, yes. This is John.
Hi.
Chief John.
Greetings, John.
It is so nice to meet you.
I love your work.
Oh my God!
Well, wow, Chief!
I love your work.
I binge watched 30 minutes of Search Party on the plane back from the island of Bora Bora.
Ah, you were in Bora Bora recently.
I was, and let's just say its namesake suits it. It was boring.
Wait, its namesake being the adjective boring?
Yes.
That was named after the actual island?
Yes, Scott.
Wow.
The things you learn.
Were you there on vacation? Sorry.
Chief is a world traveler. No, please, yeah.
I've never met her, so.
I was there on a mission for Acme Industries.
Acme Industry. That's where Chief works.
On a mission to find the ever-elusive Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, that's right. See, Chief is looking for a little girl named Carmen Sandiego.
Little girl?
It's a woman.
She's a woman. A real woman.
Right. When I say little girl, I mean younger than me. I consider anyone in their 30s a little girl.
Age.
Yeah.
Okay, why are you looking for her?
For reasons I cannot name, but I will name 3. Reason number 1, she is a world-renowned criminal, a thief, a sleuth. No, that's me.
Sometimes you get confused with Carmen Sandiego.
Yes.
You confuse yourself and your qualities with hers.
She's a scoundrel. A scoundbooger.
Are we on number 2 or number 1?
Still number 1.
Okay.
So the scoundrel, scoundbooger, and
Yes.
a thief is
And
all in the same.
And a scoop scooper.
A scoop scooper.
Yes.
Wow.
One who scoops art from the most prestigious museums in the world.
Whoa.
So scooping is basically stealing.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 2, that red jacket. I must know what brand it is. I must know, so I can perhaps procure one myself.
I think you would look good in the red jacket.
Thank you so much, Scott.
Christmas is coming up. Maybe your loved one could buy you one. Christmas year is coming up tomorrow.
And every day.
Yep.
Right here on ABC Family.
Yes, which is now called Freeform.
Wow, you know a lot about the entertainment
know.
industry.
I love the show Baby Daddy.
Oh, okay.
I binge watched 25 minutes of it.
Oh, really? So just 5 minutes shy of the end?
Yes.
Well, with commercials.
Yes, you were going to say?
That's the whole app.
You were going to say?
Reason number 3,
Okay.
those big old balloon bazooms.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, you're very sexually attracted to...
Sexual.
I mean, maybe it's not sexual. You just like the shape of them. You're aesthetically drawn.
I'm in love with the shape of her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Chief is in love with Carmen Sandiego and is looking for her. You really should lead with number 3 because that's really the main reason as far as I'm concerned.
Scott, I have to lead with the most important reason, which is to capture that thief who has done so much damage to the
art world.
to the art world.
What would you do if you were to capture her? What repercussions?
With your love. I just...
No, I would throw her in jail. Lock her up.
Lock her up.
Lock her up.
Yes.
Chain her
Thank
to the
you.
wall.
Thank you.
Strip her naked.
Whoa.
Okay.
Take out a whip.
What?
Pour water on her.
What?
And then use electricity.
Oh, my God.
Wait, so what's the whip for?
But
Just threatening?
she doesn't know what I'm going to do.
So she's just confused, and then suddenly she's electrically shocked.
That's right, Scott.
Wow. She's expecting some sort of like cat of nine tails lashes.
Yes, Cat of Nine Tails. Written by Francis Orwell Rucker.
What's this now? Is this your favorite book? I was asking
You're
John
very
about.
culturally literate.
Do you have a cough?
I do.
What's going on?
Forgive
with
me.
You're back from Bora Bora. Did you catch something while you were there?
Yes, I was on the plane with a lot of people.
Well, they circulate that air, you
Yes.
know. So if
Yeah.
anyone
It was
Oh.
recycled air, and I seem to have caught something. I am a mouth open sleeper.
Oh, really? I guess there's no way to control that unless you were to put a surgical mask, like a Michael Jackson type of thing, over you.
Absolutely, but I feel that's pretentious.
Anytime I see an Asian person at the airport, and this is not racial comedy, by the way. It literally is just. I've never seen.
Here's a cut point. I'm placing the cut point for the editor.
I purely it's a cultural thing. We in America look at people doing that and go, "What a dork." And whereas they're like, yeah, we all do it.
Yeah, in airports, right?
Yeah, in airports. Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart.
It's smart.
It's
That's what I'm
absolutely
saying.
smart.
Why do we make fun of anyone who has it?
Have you ever done it?
I've never done it. Although I think it has something to do with Michael Jackson doing it originally. Like, we're like, who are you trying to be? Michael Jackson?
Right,
And then they're like,
yes.
whoo! And then they like do the Thriller dance. And it's like, come on, bro.
The Michael Jackson surgical mask, invented in 1958 in the island of Gary, Indiana.
Oh, that's an island. I didn't realize that was a. Oh, that's right. Chief sometimes thinks things are islands when they're, yeah. So, Chief, did you find Carmen Sandiego in Bora Bora?
What?
I'm sorry, do you need me to speak up, or?
Could you please, Scott?
Okay, did you find Carmen Sandiego in Bora Bora?
Huh?
Oh, you know what? She's deflecting. I think she didn't find.
I don't think she did. Yeah.
What are you guys whispering about? Whispering and whimpering. in your seats.
Well, you're the private investigator. Why don't you tell us what we were whispering about?
I have to do research.
What kind of research would you do about what we were whispering about?
First, I would take John Early into a room, lock him up,
Oh my
Lock
God.
him up. Lock him up.
chain him to a wall,
Okay.
bring out a...
What about the naked part? Because that was very important to the
Yes,
Carmen
that
Sandiego.
was number 2. Strip him naked, bring out a whip.
Okay. So what are you thinking at this point, John?
I don't know. I'm half hard. I don't know. I'm
You're at
excited.
half-mast.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And then what happens, Chief?
Then I put the whip in the corner and say, ha, you thought I was going to use this. Then I splash him with water, connect jumper cables to a car battery
Oh my
I have
God.
laying around, and then clamp them to his nipples.
Oh.
Okay. Then
Sorry.
are you fully hard at this
Yes.
point? Or?
Yes.
Beef up the meat, John.
Beef up the meat. Is that your catchphrase, by the way?
Yes.
I never, having watched Carmen Sandiego, I don't
I've
know.
also never seen it.
Yeah, I don't know what the
Nor have I
catchphrases are.
played Is there a board game? Is there a board game?
Yes, there's many board games.
I think she's
And it's
just
a real woman.
She
I
thinks
had-
you're just asking, do board
general,
games
yeah,
exist?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's Sorry and Clue.
Oh no.
I
that's
had
not
a
what
Wheel
I
of
was-
Fortune game in the early 90s.
You're an older woman. Why are you playing Wheel of Fortune?
It was the early 90s. I was a middle-aged woman.
Oh, okay. That explains it, I guess. So how is your search going?
My search is going swimmingly, like what I did on the island of Infutu, off the coast of Africa,
Oh.
West Africa.
West Africa.
Was it? Did you like it?
I was infused with relaxation.
Did you find yourself getting in touch with anything that I don't even know what I'm saying right now?
Getting in touch with anything? I called my mother.
Culturally, I mean,
And here's
like
a
feelings.
cut point. I'm placing a cut point in the edit.
Feelings because I was off the coast of Africa?
I don't.
Is
look,
that what you're asking, Scott?
I don't know,
Yes.
Chief. I don't know what I'm just trying to make conversation here.
Of course, please. Conversate. I love to conversate, especially about that swang doodle Carmen Sandiego.
How do you balance work and relaxation on these trips?
It is almost impossible, John. I thank you for inquiring.
Of course.
You see, on these trips, I'm buried in research. So much red yarn against the wall. Finding clues. Finding other accomplices of Carmen Sandiego. And then maybe I'll go get a massage.
Right. So is it 1-to-1, basically like an hour of clues, an hour of massage, or?
I usually do a normal 8-hour workday. And on my 30-minute lunch break, 30-minute lunch break, I call it a lunch break. Because breaking is for breakers.
Is that what gumshoes do?
Yes. Gumshoes don't break. They blake.
Okay.
The L means longer.
Oh, I see. So it's 30 minutes, but you take 45 to do it, or?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Interesting.
incorporate travel time.
Okay.
I leave off the books when I'm doing the finances.
Interesting. It's an interesting glimpse behind the process,
I know,
isn't it, John?
I know.
It's
I love
really
it.
fascinating. Yeah. So, have you gotten close to Carmen Sandiego recently? Have you found any accomplices? Any interesting clues happening?
She's got this is why I was in Bora Bora.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you asked. She stole 3 tiki huts off of the island of Bora Bora using her accomplice, Wake Up Walter.
Wake Up Walter.
Yes, he's always stealing before dawn.
Oh, okay. So the early bird catches the worm in this case.
The early bird catches the tiki hut,
I see.
pulls it out of the water, off of its stilts, and runs away with it.
That seems hard. I don't even know. Without a lot of reward, like what can you get for a tiki hut on the open market?
The tiki huts in Bora Bora have been lying in that water for almost 1,000 years.
I don't think that's true.
Google it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to Google burger this.
Okay, Bing it.
Okay, I might Bing it. Yeah.
I might Alta Vista it.
Alta Vista it. Ask Jeeves it.
Oh, I miss Jeeves.
What's Jeeves up to these days?
He is taking a break. Yeah.
He should
on
be
a
taking a
break.
Blake.
Remember Ross and Rachel? We were on a break. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was sort of. I
Sorta.
barely remember it. I don't
I
even
know,
think I was
I know.
impersonating it the right way.
That was the. Maybe
Was it
it was
okay?
kind of Seinfeld.
We were on a break. Elaine, Kramer,
No.
you guys are on a
You're
break.
mixing shows.
I don't know. So these tiki huts are gone,
Yes.
and this is a clue for you.
This is a clue for me.
Wake Up Walter was the one who stole them.
Wake up, Walter, one of her number 3 accomplices.
She has 3 accomplices.
One of her number
she,
3.
She has hundreds, but she
has 3
categorizes
number
them.
3s.
Yes.
Okay. So the third tier of accomplices.
Third tier.
Okay,
yes.
so not the best.
Not the best.
No.
That's why she puts him on the jobs like stealing tiki huts.
Okay, but still, I don't even think I could do that were I
No,
to
that'd be
told
very hard.
to.
What was the point of stealing the tiki hut?
You can sell them. They're art.
Oh, wait, so it's like an art installation?
Carmen Sandiego loves to steal art
Okay, I see.
Oh, and sell it.
and the world's monuments.
Oh, right, I
good
see.
for her.
I see, okay.
Is she behind some of the recent removals of Confederate monuments?
She is.
Well,
Carmen Sandiego is a staunch member of Antifa.
Oh, no. I heard about them. They're trying to overthrow the government, aren't they?
They are.
I mean, yeah, this is bad. I didn't realize she was part of that. Well, we need you on the job.
I'm on it, Scott. I take no breaks. John, did you not watch Carmen Sandiego when you were a child?
clearly no.
I think it just locked in for me the whole monuments part of it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
art and famous things. Yeah.
I did not even. Yeah, I had no idea that was a part of her narrative. But so here's my question: have you ever been in the same room as her?
Oh, yes. I was at the hospital, and I was getting...
What were you doing at the hospital? Were you some work on yourself or?
Yes, I burned myself with a pot of grits. And it was hot.
On the actual pot, or did you spill the grits?
I spilled the grits on my thigh. I was wearing
God.
very short shorts, also known as coochie cutters.
Chief, you were wearing coochie cutters. Was this because you were going out, or is this around the
Yes.
house, or you were going out to the club?
I was going out, and I was making myself a night
Yeah.
snack before I went out.
Trying to pick yourself up a Laker?
I was overloading on carbs. Yes, I was picking up a Laker. This was the early 2000s. It was Brian Shaw. Excuse me.
No problem, Chief.
Plain.
Yeah,
Plain.
we'll be with you. Is that that's yes? So
Hot grits.
Hot grits.
Hot
Burned on
grits
the thigh.
Burned on the thigh. I went to the hospital.
Are you single? Sorry. Are you single? This is not.
John, that
Okay.
is none of your business.
Well, yes, it is. It's irrelevant to the story. Pertinent?
At the time,
Either probably.
Okay.
at the time in the early 2000s, yes, I was single.
So
And
you
ever
didn't
since
have
then, I am
someone to
also
take
still
you.
single.
Okay, so you single your entire life?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've had to drive myself
Oh.
to the hospital.
Oh, with a
Devastating.
burned leg. Oh my.
Thank you for opening up old burned wounds.
Okay. By the way, you're under the table. I can't quite see what you're wearing down there. What kind of are you wearing a skirt, or are you wearing the coochie cutters, or?
I'm wearing pants.
You're wearing pants.
Business suit pants.
Thank you. It's a
This
professional
business suit-
environment.
Yeah.
I
I've
appreciate
had
that.
since 1988 when I found out what my season was. I'm an autumn.
Okay. Yeah, it's like a red blazer or something.
Red blazer with yellow lapels.
Right.
And a
Right.
kind of geometric Chico's belt that's cinching the whole thing.
Absolutely, John.
So do you still have scars, or did you get some plastic surgery, like a skin graft replacement, or?
I didn't have insurance at the time.
Oh, no.
So I had to not get the skin graft.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you do the salmon skin graft?
Yes. You knew exactly.
Yes.
You know, nobody ever eats the skin on the salmon.
Right,
You
the
eat
silvery type skin.
So
yeah.
it's always some left over.
They
Right.
really
And-
are doing that.
Right. Yeah. Well, can you take your pants? Oh God, I
Scott!
feel like I'm Weinsteining you. But
Scott!
can you?
You're Weinsteining me.
Any way we could see a picture or
Yes.
of the skin graft? Okay.
Here, I carry around a photo album.
Oh wow, this is your lock screen.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Here you are.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Wow, that is a very.
It's like you're
Sick burn.
Yeah, it's like you're the Tin Man or Iron Man for just that one part of your body. It's all silvery and
Yes, I feel like the rainbow fish. Do you remember that book from Reading Rainbow?
Also,
yeah,
no.
no,
This is
yeah,
yeah.
we're
John, did you not watch television when you were a
I
child?
don't have a TV.
Oh,
No,
you're one
I
of
don't.
those.
Yeah.
So, but back to the hospital. You're there in pain.
In extreme pain.
And you say that you were in the same room as Carmen Sandiego then?
Yes, the sheet was pulled to separate the room.
I see, for giving you privacy.
Yes, and I kept hearing a voice next door that sounded like, "Are you okay, Chief?"
Oh, wow.
You're really good at impressions.
Yeah.
This is my Carmen Sandiego impression. And I said, "Who is that? I know that voice anywhere. I can recognize it from all the voicemails you've left on my voicemail machine."
She's leaving you voicemails, really?
Yes, teasing me, taunting me and teasing me.
Like some sort of like Hannibal situation.
Wow. So you were on the case then, too. This is not new.
Oh, she's been on the case for decades.
Decades.
I had no idea.
I've been on the case for decades.
He's not really a gumshoe, I guess.
John can become a gumshoe before this is over.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a great honor. You're going to want to.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Am I a gumshoe? I can't remember.
Scott, you are an honorary gumshoe.
Yes. Thank you so much. So you hear this voice.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
throw open the sash, as they say, or the sheet?
I do. And nobody's there. And the hospital bed is gone.
What?
Little did I know, these hospital beds had been lying in that same hospital for 500 years. They were monuments.
They were monuments. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Carmen Sandiego, that swashbuckling swashbuckler, had gotten away with it again.
Oh, my gosh. What did you think of that movie, The Monuments Men, where they were trying to steal monuments from the Nazis?
What?
That Bill Murray movie?
Bill Murray?
George Clooney?
Is this recent?
This is 5 years ago, something like that. They're trying to steal famous monuments back from the Nazis.
I don't recall.
Okay, I'm sorry I brought it up. I just thought it would be kind of interesting to you.
I have very little time to watch movies and
Just
films.
TV.
Yes.
On the plane.
Just TV on the plane.
But
I
only
travel
25
a lot.
minutes.
Yes.
Right.
I usually go to sleep. Before the end of it, I'm an
With your
open mouth
open.
sleeper. Yes.
Right. Hey, what's the weirdest thing that's ever flied in there on a flight? What's the weirdest thing that's ever flied into your mouth? You're an open mouth sleeper.
I'm glad you asked.
Thank you.
A special type of mosquito from the island of Fiji.
Oh, have you been to Fiji?
I have.
Tell us everything about it.
It's got great water.
Oh.
I get.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
The water is delectable to die for.
Okay.
But there are also huge mosquitoes. One got inside of me,
So swallowed it whole?
swallowed it whole. It flew right in.
Was it flying around in the? Could you hear or feel it bouncing around in your stomach?
I could. But it got caught in some beef fat in my stomach. I pooped it out.
Oh, my God.
It became
Crystallized?
crystallized like
A fossilized.
Like Jurassic Park?
fossilized.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
So, is there dinosaur DNA inside it or anything like that? Or
Possibly.
oh my
Wait,
God, we gotta
maybe
get this.
you're the key to saving the human race.
John, we've already figured that out. And the key to saving the human race is finding Carmen Sandiego.
So let me ask you, Chief: do you think Carmen Sandiego is here? Why are you here?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just taking a break. I heard
you say
this
break?
studio. A Blake.
So just a regular size
Yeah,
break.
just a regular break. This is not a Blake.
Okay.
Blake is a work term. I hear they had great cold brew coffee here at the studio.
I
It's
believe
too
it.
much.
You don't like it, huh?
I'm dissociating right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're outside of your body.
Yeah.
You're like
Ugh.
flying above us right now. My God. So, where do you think she is right now? Then, if you're just on a break, this is your me time.
I'm always working, Scott, in some capacity.
So it's not really a break.
It's a break. I know where she is right now. I could go see her.
Well, then why? Sorry, why wouldn't you?
John?
You know.
John?
Yep.
Did you not watch the show from the 90s?
We've
I
heavily
did not-
established
yeah, I
that
did
neither
not
of us watched the show.
If you watched the show, you'd understand why I'm here right now.
Okay, but why don't you
sorry.
enlighten us as
Yeah.
neither of us have?
I cannot.
Okay.
Too deep. Too deep.
Put your ass to sleep.
Put your...
Hey, that one got Chief. Chief enjoyed that.
Chief is buckled over.
You a fan of 90s gangster rap?
Love it. Love it. Love
Chief,
90s.
do you have any kids?
Me?
Yeah.
Children? No.
Yeah.
Is that one of your greatest regrets?
I can still have children.
I'm sure you can. I mean, you're an older woman, certainly, but not. I mean, not. Did you freeze your eggs at all?
I'm an older black woman. We don't have to freeze our eggs.
Oh, okay. Black don't crack when it comes to the eggs department?
Exactly. Those eggs don't crack.
Wow.
I didn't know that. How
That's
interesting.
amazing.
Well, Chief, we need to take a break. Can you stick around for a second?
Of course
because
I can.
We have another guest, and I knew you were coming on, and I wanted to surprise you with this guest. I think it's not Carmen Sandiego. I saw your eyes. I saw like dollar bills in your eyes very suddenly.
And steam out of my ears.
Right. It's not Carmen Sandiego, but it's someone that I think you'll find very interesting.
Oh, great. I can't
John,
wait.
can you stick around as well? I think you'll find this very
Absolutely.
interesting. We'll be right back with more Chief, more John Early. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Time is money. We've all heard that. Is it really true, though? I think time is time and money is money. They're two separate things. We can all agree on that. Whoever said time is money is a real weirdo. But there's one thing that saves you both time and money, and that's stamps. That's right. Instead of walking your mail to another state, I'm going to avoid that hassle, and instead, I'm going to mail everything from postcards to envelopes to packages, domestic or international, with Stamps.com, and there's nothing Stamps.com can do about it. Stamps.com, I love you. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. I love you. And Stamps.com, you let me buy and print official U.S. postage for any letter, any package, any class of mail using my own computer and printer. There's nothing not to love. I simply click, print, mail, I'm done. How many times do I want to be in a click, print, mail, you're done situation, and you let me do it, Stamps.com? You're the best in town. And unlike the post office, Stamps.com never closes. Another reason to like Stamps.com better than the post office. Print postage for letters or packages at your convenience 24/7. Plus, they send you a digital scale that automatically calculates exact postage and help you decide the best class of mail based on your needs. I don't see the post office doing that. Have you ever gone into the post office and said, hey, do you mind if I keep this scale? They would look at you like you just escaped out of a mental institution, if you're lucky. And if you are lucky, you can escape out of a mental institution. I have. Even get discounts you can't get at the post office. Stamps.com brings all of the services of the U.S. Postal Service right to your fingertips instead of keeping their own fingertips, keeping their own grubbies on all of these services. That's right. We use Stamps.com here, and we're not ashamed to admit it. And right now, you too can enjoy the Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale without long-term commitments. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, type in Bang Bang. Okay, remember, that is Stamps.com, enter Bang Bang, Stamps.com. Never go to that post office again. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back. John Early is here from TBS's Search Party, or as they say, Search Party on TBS. November 19th, of course, and we have Chief, who's always on the hunt for Carmen Sandiego. And is there an age difference between you and Carmen?
Surprisingly, I don't know how old she is.
But she is above 18.
Yes.
Okay. That's all we need to know. That's all that matters, really.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously she's going to go to jail.
Oh, I'm going to lock her up.
And you're going to torture her.
Yes.
But we've really skated over your love of her. I keep trying to push us there.
This is completely professional and law enforcement. So it's not, the love is a acronym.
Oh, it's an acronym.
For
what's
law?
it stand for? Law.
Over. The V is a part of the over.
Oh,
okay.
and E.
Everything.
Law over everything. So the rule of law is very important to you.
Yes.
So you're not in love with
You
her.
literally don't have feelings for her.
No feelings at all.
Okay, this feels a little fishy. I feel
Yeah,
like you...
I don't know. Especially the whole getting her naked part. I mean,
yeah.
you know, I don't know why you need to be naked to electrocute someone. Although maybe
Because
it helps.
you're at your most vulnerable when you're naked.
Okay, so you'll. I mean, that seems like it's going against the Geneva Convention.
I need her to feel it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Feel what?
So I will be naked too.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know about this love acronym.
Law over everything.
Oh, okay. Well, look, Chief, I knew you were coming on the show today. I was very excited. I haven't seen you in 6 months. And so I brought someone here. I immediately texted one of our older friends.
Who is this?
This is someone who's...
Surprise, motherfuckers, it's me!
Oh, no.
Guess who's back? It's your girl, Bone Queef. Bone like a dog and queef like a pussy fart. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Bone Queef!
Scott,
What's
why
up,
would
Scott?
you do this to me?
Hey, Bone Queef, this is John.
Hey,
Hi.
John. Big fan. How you doing,
that's
boo?
sweet.
Have you
That's
binge
good.
watched
Thank you.
anything that John has ever done?
Hell, nah. I watched it right as it came out, one at a time, and the way television was intended to be watched.
1 minute at a time?
That's right.
How many minutes did you end up watching?
The full 22 with commercials.
With commercials. So
Hell yeah.
you've turned it off before the end.
No, I don't like to know
8
how it
minutes early.
resolves. I finish it in my mind.
Okay, right.
Chief,
How did it end?
You left my ass in Bora Bora.
Shut up. You weren't supposed to come.
Bitch, you are my sister. What the fuck?
That's debatable.
We did 23andMe and we discovered that you are my sister.
That was the most in-depth 23andMe test that there's ever
That's
been.
right. Goddamn, Scott, let me tell you, I have been all over the world with this bitch and she still refuses to acknowledge me as her blood. I mean, shit, we went to Africa, we went to Asia, we went everywhere, you know.
Oh,
and
wow.
everywhere I go, I'm like, hello, what's up? My name is Bone Queef. It's bone like broth and queef like a pussy fart. And they're like, I don't understand. But
Right.
anyway,
But they eventually get there.
eventually they get it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
continue
yeah.
to explain it to them, yes.
She continually keeps me on the island of embarrassment.
What? I mean, look, you know what I'm saying? You are in love with a woman you've been chasing for 30 years, okay?
Law over everything.
That's a stupid acronym. God
You
damn.
don't get to criticize my act. I hate this person.
I love you. Just love me. God damn.
So
Anyway.
were you invited to Bora Bora,
I
Bone
don't-
Queef?
I mean, do you ever really invite family? Do you know what I mean? Like, they just come.
Yeah,
And
that's
they are
true.
there, right?
Right. Okay. So you've just been tagging along.
Yes, yeah.
For the last 6 months. 6 months ago, for the listener, Bone Queef, who's been on the show many times
Yes,
before.
yes. My name is Bone Queef. It's bone like that KFC commercial. I eat the bones and queef like a pussy fart.
Right. Yes. So Bone Queef has been on the show many times, and then 6 months ago, Chief, you were on the show with Bone Queef, and we found out that the two of you are related.
That's right. Our
Your
couple's name
sisters.
is Bone Chief.
Bone Chief.
That's right.
Oh, I love it.
Hashtag Bone Chief. Right.
You found out on this show that
Yes.
you're related?
Yes.
You performed the test.
I performed a sisterly reunion. Yes.
Wow. Was it
I'm part of the
tearful?
Universal Life Church.
Scott is like the white Montel Williams, and he hit us with a
Jenny
sneaky
Jones.
23andMe.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny Jones is the white Montel Williams in your
Lisa,
mind?
Lisa Gibbons.
Okay,
Lisa with an S or a Z?
Z.
Okay.
Okay, or with an E. So we found out that the two of you are related, and that does not thrill you, Chief. But so
Why?
in
What's the resistance?
yeah.
This only distracts me from my main mission to find that boogly boo Carmen Sandiego.
I don't think that you should call her a
Okay,
boogly boo.
Yeah, that feels low key racist.
How?
I don't know. But
I
it
don't know.
just
It's
sounds that way.
confusing. Yeah.
Are you on the show?
What show?
San Diego?
Yes, John. It's my show.
I literally wait.
No, well, I mean, I don't know. I would consider it to be her show.
Let me just do a Google.
I don't know. I do think Chief has way more lines than Carmen Sandiego.
I guess you're probably
You
right.
know,
I don't
that was
know.
like saying basically. Here's the if I was to put it in search history terms, like that bitch who's missing at the beginning of search history.
Just put in that bitch who's missing on Carmen.
That is
Sandiego.
Carmen Sandiego. Okay,
Got it. Yeah,
so
yeah.
Chief is like you.
Yeah. So John's giving it a quick Google burger.
I did the
So
wrong thing.
yeah.
This is fun.
So yeah, but anyway, you I would think that someone who's never had a serious relationship, never had family, you would value.
That's what I'm saying.
Scott, when you are like me, you have no time for serious relationships. You have a mission. You have to save the world's monuments and art from that woof-tacular Carmen Sandiego.
Wooftacular.
But all I'm saying
Yes.
is that you are going to all of these places, right? You should take the time to relax a little bit. We were in Bora Bora, Scott. She was working. My ass was on the beach. I was getting,
Yeah, you
know
were
those-
taking a real Blake.
I was taking a bike, you know what I'm saying? They got those motherfuckers that walk around on the beach and offer massages for $5. I bought 7 in a row.
So you bought 7 massages in
That's
a row.
right.
Why not?
$35 worth of Bora Bora.
Why not just ask the first person to continue?
I like different hands on my body, Scott.
Interesting.
I need to sample, you know what I'm saying?
Here's my question about massages. I was thinking about this the other day because they said, do you want an hour or do you want an hour and a half? When you get the extra
We get
half
it. You
hour,
have money.
do they just slow down and do the exact same things but slower, or do they add extra stuff?
They add extra stuff.
Like what stuff do they add?
What they
Okay. I only got the hour.
Yeah, get the hour and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now you were getting 7 massages in a row. You only got 1, you said.
I only got 1 massage.
And then you know what she did to me? She said, I'm going to go get a tiki drink, and then she flew home.
Whoa.
I got a tiki drink on the plane.
Okay, so you weren't lying.
I told the flight attendant that when I go to sleep, my mouth will be open.
And to pour
the Mai Tai down my throat.
That's why you got sick. That woman probably sneezed in that tiki drink and then poured it in your open mouth.
I tell you one thing, it was better than being with you.
What? Come on. What's the name one embarrassing thing that I've done?
Oh my gosh. Scott.
Yes.
John, you won't believe this. We are on the island of Bora Bora.
Yeah,
I do
we
believe
are.
that because you've mentioned it several times.
Yes, we are at the convention center.
That's right.
Oh.
I'm introducing myself to everyone. I'm like, hello, yes, my name
there was
is
a
Bone
convention
Queef.
center.
I'm like, hello,
I
Bone
guess there
Queef. Bone like, I'm bone like a doctor, like, oh, it's not a spring, you broke it, and Queef like a pussy fart.
Oh, right. Okay, that clears it up for me.
She's saying this to everyone at the gumshoe convention.
Right, and a new one each time, right?
Of course.
She had so many loaded in the chamber.
So you continue with your story. So that's happening, and then
Yes. So the whole time we are at the gumshoe convention,
Okay.
our president, H.R. Gumshoe, is standing. Yes.
The president of Acme
The United
Investigations.
States.
Harold Ramis Gumshoe.
Harold Ramis Gumshoe is standing in front of the group addressing us, and the whole time she is commenting on what he's saying.
I'm like, hello, Harold. What's up, boo? I know you know me.
Oh, Bone Queef.
What?
That's not.
That's not. I mean, Chief is here at a professional event.
Yeah,
Right. But I treat professional events like black women treat movies.
Yes.
Now that's racist. Not all black women do that in movies. That is a
but-
stereotype.
But a lot of them do.
So the way you treat movies.
Yeah, the way I, as a
Yes.
black woman, treat movies.
Yes.
And I also am a black woman who don't watch movies. So
Right.
I don't do
TV.
that.
Okay.
I watch TV. I love Search Party.
All 25 minutes of
You
it.
love the first episode.
I
and a
binge
little
watch.
bit into the second.
Yes.
And I love 22 minutes of all the episodes, but no more than that. I don't know what happens at the end. It's like a choose your own adventure. I like to finish it off in my mind.
What was the end to you? Because I know what the end of the last season
And
was.
my end to me, the end to me, it turned into sort of like a really romantic thing. You know what I'm saying? It became a thing where the music starts bumping, motherfuckers start kissing. You know what I'm saying? Tongues is out, tongues is in. You know?
I know.
You get it? You feel
oh, I
me?
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like you don't really need to watch 22 minutes of this thing. You could just watch porn.
That could be. That could be.
That
Yeah.
wasn't the ending to me.
Well, okay. What
My
was-
ending was different.
oh, really? What was yours?
My ending was I take John's character into a chamber.
Oh,
Strip him naked.
God.
Okay.
Cover him in molasses.
Molasses.
It runs slowly down his head. It's going to be impossible to wash out of his beautiful blonde hair.
And then does the whip come out?
The whip comes out.
Okay.
I smack it. Yaka!
Okay.
John goes, "What are you doing with that?" I say nothing. I throw it away.
To the side.
And then who knows?
I take out a baseball bat.
Oh.
He goes, "Oh no, what are you doing with that?" I take out a bucket of balls and start hitting them.
Okay, so it's
And
really
they stick to the molasses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're cush balls.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Push.
Now, what did you do anything fun in Bora
my
Bora
favorite
after
author.
she left?
Yeah, you know, I tried to buy a puka shell necklace. They were out. So
Wait, they were entirely out
yeah,
on
they
feature?
ran out.
Wow.
It's a shortage. I don't know what's going on. I think there's something in the ecosystem down there that
Yeah, what's going on with the puka shells?
I think whatever little animal that is those shells, they're
Yeah, like a
all
little
dying.
crab or whatever,
Yeah, the
they
little crabs
hollow
is
them
dead.
out?
Them
Right.
crabs is dead, so
Oh my gosh.
they ain't around no more.
Oh,
you know what
wow.
I'm saying? So no puka shells. That was bad. And then so first I booked a flight to France, and then I flew France to San Francisco, and then
And then
that seems a little out of the way. So you weren't lying that you were going for a tiki drink, but
No.
sort of lying by omission, not saying like, oh, and by the way, I'm going home and leaving you here.
I was going for a tiki drink over the Indian Ocean.
And have you been following Chief around?
Everywhere.
What was it? Bone
Queef.
My name?
Yeah.
Bone Queef. It's Bone like the elephant graveyard where those hyenas live in the Lion King, and Queef like a pussy.
Okay, got it.
There has to be another queef.
I don't think so.
I think that's the only one in history.
That's it.
Well, I will tell you what happened to the puka shells in
Yeah.
Bora Bora.
Oh, what happened?
It was from that nuck-bucking Carmen Sandiego.
Okay, that's another one that I don't think.
Yeah.
And I'm on the other side of this table, but I don't think that should be
What
how
we
you
didn't
describe
know
her.
is that all puka shells come from a pile that have been lying on the island of Bora Bora for the past 2,000 years.
Oh my gosh.
A monument.
A monument.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And she stole them.
She stole all the puka shells?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me that? It seems that our interests have aligned in this particular
I
case.
know.
Because you are not a gumshoe, Bone Queef.
Come on! What I gotta do to be a gumshoe?
Wait. You remind me of my friend Dr. Green.
Yeah, sorry. I've been on the island for a long time. Some of it seeped in.
What I gotta do to be a gumshoe?
Yeah, I met a great doctor there. He hooked me right up. Anyway,
Yeah,
seriously though.
It's and by the way, did you get a follow back on Twitter or anything like that?
From
Chief?
Chief?
Hell no.
Yeah, what do you gotta do to get a follow back?
Every single day I wake up, I unfollow her and then follow her again.
It is
so
the
she
most
gets
annoying thing.
notification.
There's
I
someone
get
who does that to me.
And it's still
It's
not
probably
working.
the same guy who does it to me.
It's really annoying.
That motherfucker's not doing it to me. What I gotta do? Shit. John, can I just say something? You are not early. You are right on time.
Oh, thank you. I'm just worried about you guys. I really,
Yeah.
I don't know. Why are you so
You have
resistant?
family, right,
I
John?
have family. I have a sister.
You have a sister, and
it's, you know-
what is your relationship like with your sister?
Well, you know, she
What's
was
her name?
Anne. Anne.
with two syllables.
Yeah,
Agan.
yeah, Anne. Well, actually, yeah. In the South, we go Anne.
Agan.
Anne.
So, I mean, do you guys get together? Do you?
Well, she's back. She was living in the UK. She married a British guy for like 5 years, and now she's
cheerio.
back in Nashville. And you know, it being in the same country again. You know, like you guys
yeah.
reunited. It's just
Yes.
it's been so good for the relationship. It's just it
I mean,
just
you're out there
continues to reveal
traveling.
itself to me.
You're out there traveling, Chief, but Bone.
Queef.
Bone Queef. Yes, it's bone like the decorations on a rich kid's front lawn during Halloween, and Queef like a pussy.
Right. Bone Queef here is making the effort and following you around. It seems like
Yeah.
you could meet her halfway.
She's using the Acme business account to pay for these tickets.
Oh.
I can't have a job because I'm following your ass around.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, this complicates it a little
What do
bit.
you mean?
I mean,
Listen, you got family. They gonna cost you money. That's how it go.
It's true. I just feel like you don't have someone at home, right? You're single. We know
Very
this to be
single.
true. You don't have kids yet. And I'm not saying any of these are important. You don't need to have
to
those
have a
things to have a
fulfilling
valuable
life, yeah.
Yeah. But you have the opportunity to let this family member in.
open your heart.
Open your heart.
John, you're so introspective.
Thank you.
And that's what I love about you, and that's especially why I love your character. It's the same. You're amazing. So I will consider it.
okay.
You're amazing, like your characters.
Thank you.
Wow.
Can I
You're
say-
you're in tears almost.
And the chief is in tears. I
Wow,
wish
this
you
is
guys could
crazy.
see.
You
Yeah.
guys are like connecting on such a deep spiritual
It's-
level right now.
it's
This is really
insane.
crazy right now.
Yes, I am in tears, the island of tears, off the coast of Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's been an area that's undergone a lot of troubles
Yeah.
these days. Were you out there?
I was
Oh, really?
during the storm.
You were?
Yes.
Oh my God, what happened? Tell us everything.
I tied myself to a coconut tree
Okay.
and blew in the wind.
So the tree was uprooted?
No, it stayed.
Oh, I see.
I was
that-
there. It was crazy. I was like, bitch, get in the house. Why are you outside right now? It's a motherfucking hurricane.
And I was hoping to die.
Okay, you were trying to escape Bone.
Bone Queef. Come on, Scott. You gotta remember it at this point. It's
mean, I
bone like, ooh, child, to be raining in my bones, and Queef like a pussy fart.
What?
You really have spent too much time on the island.
But sorry, to backtrack quickly. Chief, you need to open your heart and let in a pussy fart.
That is disgusting.
Have you ever pussy farted? Have you ever queefed, Chief? Chief Queef?
Scott, I have not queefed. I've only cusked.
You've cusked. Yeah, everyone's cusked. Cusk. But let's do an elevator pitch here with you guys.
Oh, perfect.
Like, you guys are, I have an idea. Like, you're on an elevator and Bone Queef gets on, okay? Here we go. Ding!
What floor?
5.
What floor was that?
5.
Huh?
Hold up. You look exactly like me.
I don't. Now, if you please would tell me which floor you need to go to.
I just said 5 a couple of times.
5, a couple of 5s?
I think
10?
we're related.
I don't think so.
Acknowledge me.
I have no family.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Cheryl.
For real?
No.
Okay.
I was giving you a fake name. I don't like you already, stranger.
Well, I'm not a stranger. My name is Bone Queef. It's bone like skeletal systems and queef like a pussy fart.
What floor do you need to go to?
5.
That's 3 5, so 15.
What? No. If somebody repeats things multiple times, you just add them together?
I'm a mathematician.
Since when?
Since my whole life. Excuse me, you don't know me. This is a strange elevator.
Excuse me, could someone press a button? Because we've just been sitting here on the first floor.
Yes, Mr. Old Black Elevator Man.
What floor do you need to go to, Mr. Old Black Elevator Man?
Well, I need to get to 555, please.
Ah, see?
Vimeo.com/555.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was,
Only $3.99.
I need to visit my friend Jay-Z on 444. So 12, please.
Hove! That was him. I heard him.
Oh, yeah. He's waiting for me up there. Hove. Hey, Hove, I'll be up there in a second as soon as this asshole presses the button.
Oh, now I'm the asshole?
See? Everyone thinks you're an asshole.
This elevator, I'm going to take the stairs.
Oh, my gosh. Chief left and scene.
Scene.
Wow.
Wow.
So you see? You see how you're putting up walls? There should be bridges, not walls.
Did you find a little girl in the elevator shaft? She committed suicide a while ago.
I wasn't in the elevator shaft. I took the stairs.
Right, but they go by the shaft.
Really?
Sometimes.
Yeah, in
Who are
some
you,
countries.
Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah. I don't understand that joke.
He has a shaft. It's a long
He
story.
has a shaft?
It's a
He
long
has a-
story. His mic was still on in the trailer. Anyway, never mind.
Oh, God.
So you need to open your heart. You need to. I mean, all I've seen is resistance from you. Which, you know, if you're in a tug of war competition,
Maybe it's a
resistance is
competition.
great.
Good there.
Composition, yeah.
Could be art, could
We
be
could
music.
argue that resistance is good now in the culture. But
That's
with
true.
your own flesh and blood.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
No.
You're crying again.
I'm crying again.
This means a lot to you.
It does. I don't
These
know why.
familial
I'm just
relationships.
I just. Here's my question: was there ever a period in your childhoods, plural, when you were together, or were you same father,
Separated at
different
birth.
mothers? Like, how did this distance happen? Because maybe if we can locate why the distance occurred originally, then maybe we can do something else.
You're almost like a gumshoe right now
I like
in
this.
regard to their
You're an
family.
emotional gumshoe.
Thank you, and I have no idea what to go truth.
We were twins who were 3 years apart.
That's right.
Separated at birth, adopted by each other's mother.
So so they had different mothers.
Different mothers.
Same
but
father.
Weirdly, each mother
They
adopted.
each swapped.
Oh wow!
So they were given up for adoption, and the other person's mother.
Are your mother still alive?
Hers is, mine is not.
Oh,
But birth mother or adopted?
So I
mother?
guess my mother is alive.
your
Okay.
mother's alive.
Hers
So
is dead.
that's okay. So I think if we can find your mother, your adoptive mother, I think she would be so thrilled to meet Bone
Queef. It's bone like, oh, I'm a teenager. I got a boner, and queef like a pussy fart.
Oh, right. Thank
Sorry.
you. Yeah. Thanks for the.
I
clearing
think
that up.
I think if you saw the emotion in your mother as Bone. Sorry,
Bone.
Again, I don't know
yeah,
why I can't.
Yeah,
gonna-
you're blanking on this. It's hard to put together.
Yeah.
Does somebody else want to take this one? Because I'm running out.
Sure.
Bone like a Bora Bora nose. Queef.
Like the thing in a Bora Bora nose?
Yes.
Okay, got it. All
not
right.
bad.
That's slightly racist. Too.
Bone like fox's bones.
Right, bone like David Boreanaz.
Oh,
Yes.
that was an early. This is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
We've moved so far
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that.
Okay,
But
I'm
you're
gonna
not
think of a
wrong.
good one.
It's like you're a 9-year-old pitching
Oh,
the
wow.
early
Yeah.
show.
This
Bone
isn't old.
like bone, 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 bone. Tell me what you gonna do when it ain't nowhere to ride.
Oh shit!
Oh, like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
And queef, 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 like a pussy fart.
Bone like never got. Wait. Bone like never mind. Who's the guy that I took home? To Bone
Queef,
and Queef.
like a pussy
see.
fart.
Right. I
If
don't
we're
know
being
that. What song is that, John? I don't know.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
None your business.
Oh, none of your beeswax.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the censored version.
Yes. Well, no, it's the proper.
No,
Oh,
none of your beeswax
Yes.
was. Thank you, John, for being on the same page as me. Now we're crying.
Now we're both crying. I think the key is through the mother, and I think what you should do is have them back on the show, and we'll reunite them with.
Who's in contact? You're in contact with your adoptive mother, right, Chief?
Yes.
I would love to. Can I get her number when we finish the show here?
555.
I'll tell you on the air. It's 555.
Okay.
55.
Okay, so 35 or so?
Yes.
Okay, so just
35.
press
Your
the 35
jaw
button.
is I wish people could see. It's completely
Yeah.
unhinged.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
It's
Hi.
It's almost like you're in this miniseries V, which I talked about a couple of weeks ago on the show.
V, 1984, ABC.
What
about-
was NBC? But yeah.
What about our father, though? You know, because I feel like he's the point of connection here.
Have either of you ever met
fucking
him?
problem.
Neither of us has ever met him.
Who do you think it is? Do you even know who it is?
I mean, I have theories, but she's the gumshoe queen, so
I think our father was Nat King Cole.
I also think that.
So you think the dearly departed Natalie Cole?
So y'all are related to Natalie Cole?
This will be
This is
an everlasting connection to family.
That's what I'm saying.
This
That
is
was such an important
unforgettable.
album to
This
my
is
family, actually.
unforgettable. So, I mean, I'm sorry for your loss then, because she just passed away recently,
Yeah.
I believe.
A year ago.
A year ago or so, yeah.
Ish.
Yeah. People like us know that,
Yeah.
but I guess you people who are related to her didn't really weren't clocking that.
Yeah, I guess I had forgotten. Is what had happened.
So Nat King Cole is your father.
That's only a theory.
I don't think that's true. I think he's still out there. I think it's a living person.
I mean, it could be Nat Turner, Birth of a Nation.
It could be.
I hope it's not, though.
Wait, you think that you're the result of whatever happened?
Oh God, no!
Oh, boy.
Don't put what? No,
wait.
Scott, come on.
I don't know. We need to figure this out. Can we devote a little time next time you guys are on the show to figuring out some of your origins?
I would love to do that, Scott.
I don't know how much time I will have. It depends on how far I've gotten in the quest to find that Verbaloo Carmen Sandiego.
Verbaloo is a very offensive stereotype
Yeah, this is getting worse and worse.
from the island of Peru.
Well, look, we're running out of time here on the show. We just have one last thing that we need to do, and that is a little something called plugs. All right, short and sweet. I love it. That was When It's Plugin' Time by CYHHGTT. Is that an acronym? I wonder, Chief.
What is it?
CYHHGTT.
Let's see it. Oh, I know this acronym. This is Can You Handle Her? Get to there.
Can you handle her? Get to there. Which is great advice for any gumshoe.
Yes.
Do you think you can handle Carmen Sandiego?
I know I could handle Carmen Sandiego.
If you were to actually be, I mean, I know that day in the hospital back in the 90s where you spilled the grits.
Early
1990.
2000.
What?
Early 2000s, was it?
I thought it was early 2000.
I don't recall.
I don't recall either, but you were possibly in the same room as her. She stole all the beds, but you've never been in the same room with her other than that.
I've been in the same room. It was 1984.
Oh.
I was watching the miniseries V.
You were watching it on ABC.
Yes,
That tiki call.
it was a rerun.
Oh, okay, so ABC decided to rerun the NBC miniseries.
Yes.
Okay.
I was enjoying it, thinking about the future, when all of a sudden I heard the rustling of the bushes outside. I looked outside. I saw that red fedora poking out of the top. I ran outside, completely naked.
You were completely naked.
Yes.
Okay.
That was 25 minutes into V. That's all I got to see.
Of V.
Yes.
Okay. But yes, it was NBC, but that was the distributor NBC. But you caught the rerun.
I did.
So what are we plugging here, guys? John, what do you have here to plug? Obviously, Search Party, November 21.
Oh my God, November 19th.
Sorry, November 19th. You're right.
Yeah, Search Party November 19th.
And how many episodes did you do?
10.
I'll watch 25 minutes of one.
Will you guys watch on the plane?
Absolutely, John.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else going on that we need to know about?
Well, you can still watch 555vimeo.com/555 spelled out FIVE, FIVE, you guessed it, VE.
What if it was FIVE, then the number 5, and then another
FIVE.
Then it was like the number
Around
5
the
IVE, almost like, Elvis Costello 5 gears in reverse.
Right. Or 7.
Yes.
Says in.
Seven Ven.
Sure.
7 N. Anything else? What's going on next year for you?
Oh, God. Well,
Who knows when you'll be back?
Who knows? Kate and I, working on stuff. And, we'll see if that happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well,
Everyone pray.
I'll see you around, Hollywood.
I'll see you around socially. Yeah. I'll see you in the industry.
At a party or two, somewhere around there. Yeah, why not? Why wouldn't you? Chief, what are you plugging?
Chief is plugging many things. Like, if you know the whereabouts of Carmen Sandiego, please slide in my DMs.
Okay. Of course.
If you unfollow me and follow me back, I won't follow you.
This feels pointed.
Well,
This is pointed at a few people. But also, watch Ghosted on Fox, Sunday night, 8:30.
Oh, okay. What do you have?
Well, yeah, what's
ghosted to you?
I love that show.
Aw.
I've watched the first 25 minutes
she
of
loves
it.
the name because that's what she fucking does to me when we're on Bora Bora.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
I want to plug, hey, we got the big show coming up on December 10th here live in Los Angeles, the theater at the Ace Hotel. PCast Blast 17. You got Comedy Bang Bang with me, Paul F. Tompkins, Lauren Lapkus. You have How Did This Get Made? Paul Scheer, June Diane Raphael, and Jason Mantzoukas. You have Hollywood Handbook, Improv for Humans, Playing Games with Jimmy Pardo, and Who Charted? All of those shows. One ticket gets you to see all those shows. This is going to be a fun day. Everybody's headed to the PCast Blast. December 10th, you can find, you can go to my Twitter. It's my pinned tweet. You can get the ticket link there. So check that out. All right, Bone.
Yes, hello, Bone Queef. It's bone like, ah! Oh, my Lanta, that was a bone-chilling scream. And queef like a pussy fart.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
What am I plugging? I don't know. Let's plug a show that none of y'all have heard about yet. It's called AP Bio. It's going to be on NBC March 30th.
Home of V?
Home of V, yes. Early March after the Winter Olympics. So just putting it in your ear holes.
So watch the Winter
What's it
Olympics
about?
and leave the TV on?
Yes, watch that. What's it about?
Yeah.
You're going to have to watch 22 minutes to find out.
With commercials.
With commercials.
And then imagine the rest.
That is classic network sitcom time. Yep. So cool. Great. Glad we figured that out. Yeah, come to UCB and see white women also. We're around,
We?
Sorry, those funny boys, white women, they are around.
Every second Friday of the month at 10:30 p.m. UCB Sunset.
All right,
Yes,
great.
yes.
Let's close up the old plug bag.
Talk about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags. I'm talking about bags and bags. I'm talking about opening bags.
All right, guys, I want to thank you all for being here. John, so good to see you.
So good to see you. So fun.
Maybe I'll see you at a Christmas party or a cup of eggnog in both of our hands. No? Okay. All right. I'll try again next year. Bone Queef, great to see you. Do you got
as well,
one more
Scott.
for us?
I mean, no.
Chief?
I got one.
Okay, what do you got?
Bone, like, step like you're dancing kind of close. Feel a little bone coming through on you.
And queef like a pussy fart.
All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. Let me ask you, are you worrying about contracts, trademarks, and permits related to your business? And is it taking time and focus away from growing your business? Well, let LegalZoom's network of independent attorneys relieve the pressure by answering questions you have about running your business without billing by the hour, since LegalZoom is not a law firm. And for special savings, enter code BANGBANG at checkout. LegalZoom.com.
This has been an Earwolf production. Executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.